Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the retro no cap recap of the Curse of Oak Island season 8 episode 15 called CASK and You Shall Receive. Originally aired February 23rd, 2021. If you missed any of my recaps of previous and future episodes, there's a link to my Oak Island playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. Previously on the Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 230 years. The team is continuing to explore the stone path that branches off the stone road in the swamp. 2 weeks prior, Gary metal detected this ring bolt. In this episode, he detects a small square oxshoe nail. Square means older. Gary goes north to metal detect Billy's excavator spoils, while the archaeologists stay south, hand excavating between the cobblestones. In the money pit area, the team believes they have found the Tupper shaft, and according to this old survey map, the money pit is just left of it. Showing the Laguna team's work in the area, this graphic shows that the money pit possibly intersects with C1. C1 was a borehole picked by Charles Barkhouse, and drilling ended up revealing a 20-foot tall cavity. A camera put into the borehole picked up something gold embedded in the wall. And then 3 more. Back in the swamp, Miriam finds this piece of coal and says that if coal was being transported, some pieces could have easily fallen off a wagon, for example, on a bumpy cobblestone road. Rick takes a look and says that could connect here, meaning the swamp, and there, meaning the 1500s British pine tar kiln, that could also be related to the construction of the original money pit shaft. They will get the piece of coal, test it for age, and to see what country it comes from. This is the pine tar kiln, discovered earlier this season. Arnie and Gary head to Lot 10 to continue the investigation of Cone E, the bottom boulder in the megalithic formation called Nolan's Cross. Earlier this season, the team uncovered a nearby cobblestone feature similar to the cobble path on the eastern side of the swamp. Gary gets a it on the side of the Coney pit. It's another square oxshoe nail. And then another one. And then another. In the money pit area, the team is drilling borehole C5 close to C1 and the Tupper shaft. At 79 feet, the core sample reveals this old wood. At 89 feet, more wood. What's interesting is this season 8 graphic of the money pit and shaft 6 debris field. It shows an opening on the right side going down, representing what finally began to be investigated near the end of season 12, 4 seasons later. The solution channel, or natural cave, as Marty says to better explain it. The shot shows how close they are to C1 caisson location, as driller Mike Tedford has barely enough room to stand between it and his controls. The sonic drill rig blows a hose that will have to be replaced, ending the drilling for today. In the swamp, Gary begins detecting this newly uncovered part of the cobble path as Dr. Spooner reminds us that the path itself has some age on it, and over time it was covered by 27 inches of sediment and 4 feet of water. Rick does not need a metal detector to spot this piece of a wooden cask or keg barrel. A similar piece is reported as being grabbed by an 1861 searcher as he was escaping the collapse of the money pit shaft into the shaft 6 tunnel. Prig finds another one from a differently sized cask. Doug Kroll and Scott Barlow take the pieces to blacksmithing expert Carmen Legg. He says this one is extremely old, and he clarifies his Carmen dating by pointing out the very long taper, which was used when these first began being made, so as old as the 1400s. Carmen goes on to say the newest it would be 1760, and it is a dry goods cask. Still not done, he says that it predates barrel making in Nova Scotia. The cask the other piece came from would have been carrying liquid, and Carmen suggests that they get it chemically tested to find out what liquid. Narrator Robert Clotworthy reminds us that this leather boot heel carbon dated to as early as 1492. They will carbon date the cask pieces as well. In the money pit area, the C5 drilling has continued, and the till is softer than it should be, indicating either searchers or original workings in that location. The next core sample, shown here, contains in situ undisturbed material, which means no further workings below, so no need to drill further in this location. In the war room, Dr. Spooner has coal analysis results to reveal to end the episode. He says he thinks they are the most significant finds from the road. He says that the pollen and spores in the coal reveal the date and country of origin. That process will take months. For today, Nova Scotia is eliminated immediately because of the find's low sulfur content. They would be from Britain, Spain, or Northern Europe. I'll be continuing retro no-cap recaps of Season 8 while waiting the new Season 13 that will probably start in November. All the other episodes and seasons are in my Oak Island playlist already. I'm also doing retro no-cap recaps of Seasons 2 through 4 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, and of course the new Season 6 episodes. Done 3 of those already, and those are in the Skinwalker Ranch playlist, as well as Seasons 1 and 5. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Sempre avanti.